Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be YouTubers. Don't let them make movies about old guitars. They just might turn out to be a big star. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be a YouTuber. They're always alone and they're never at home, even with someone they love. Alright, welcome back folks, and I appreciate you coming back again. You know, I made a video a while back. I told you guys, if you had any questions or anything that I could help you with, I fixed a place on this channel under the community tab. It used to be called something else, and there was a ton of information in it. And YouTube changed it to, from whatever it was, to the community tab now, and lost all that stuff. Anyways, I put a place in there, ask your questions here. That's what it starts off as. And a bunch of you had questions. And I think it's the third video I've made answering questions from that thread. Now there's not all that many there this time, but I figured you would bump that up and remind the new subscribers that maybe they want to go over there and look at that if they have any questions, and look through there, find the videos, and see what the answers were if they want to. Anyway, that's what I thought we'd do again today. I want to keep up on that because a lot of people's been coming through there and, you know, just leaving comments, not really asking questions that much, is just commenting. And the ones that wish me great health, I thank you, man, for that. I appreciate that. Doing very well, I am. Eat like a horse. I mean, eat like a dang horse, man. Alright, we'll get right to it. I think I got it set here at the first question. I've thumbs up all of the questions that I've answered. And that's how I way tell them apart. The ones that are not thumbed up yet is the ones I'm going to answer right now. And then I'll thumb them up after I answer them. So the first one is from Mark Willie. This says it was 2 days ago. Wow. I thought that was up there longer than that. Randy, do you know anything about royal quality handcrafted guitars? I believe they are Japanese from 1960s, 70s, but I'm not sure. I have a Royal R83 acoustic, Martin D28 Cologne, spruce top, laminated East Indian rosewood sides and back, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard. Sounds like it's got all the right woods in it. I bought it used 35 years ago, and I use it as my beater. I've looked all over the internet and can't find any info on these guitars. I've never seen another Royal or met anyone who has heard of them and would like to know more about where it came from. I can send photos if it'll help. Thanks, Mark. Well, Mark, thank you. And yes, I do know a little bit about them. I've never seen one. What's the guy's name? Kevin Chilcott is the guy that builds those guitars, or did build them. I don't think he's doing it anymore. That's about all I know, other than what I've heard people that remarked on playing them and said, wow, it's canon, man. And I've talked to 4 or 5 different people that's owned them and played them, and every one of them's told me that, so they must be pretty good from what I hear. But this Kevin, what did I say his name was? Chilcott. I don't know where he's from. You know, I don't know if he's in the States or on the other side of the big pond or where he is. I have no idea. But that's his name. And yes, I've heard very good words about those guitars. Okay. Let's see where we are here. That was from Mark Willie. Next one is Cha Stay or Sta. How much to fix a guitar, he asks. Well, that depends on what's wrong with the guitar, really. I mean, you know, what can I say, man? It depends on what I got to do to it. You know, what it needs done or what we agree on. Usually, people will bring their guitar here and we'll discuss it and decide what they want done exactly. And sometimes, well, all the time when I get them in the mail, you know, I make sure we're on the same page, me and the owner of these guitars, and do exactly what they want done to the guitar. And yeah, I charge by the job. I don't charge by the hour, I charge by the job. And I seen Jerry Rose taking a bridge off the guitar the other day. Maybe he put one back on, I can't remember. And he charged by the hour, and I think he said it took him 2 hours. and his price was about the same as what I charge to do that job. Some days it takes, you know, a few minutes to swap a bridge on an acoustic guitar and get another one glued back on, and some days it takes the biggest part of the day. You know, it just depends on what you run into. But yeah, I can't tell you, man. I can't say what I charge just to fix the guitar unless I know exactly what I'm going to be doing to that guitar. You know what I mean? Alright, Mike Collins. What's humping, Randy? Got a question about a Pimentel. I think that's how you say that. P-I-M-E-N-T-E-L. Pimentel guitar. It needs a neck reset, but turns out it has a Spanish heel. Oh, ouch, man, a Spanish heel. I'm not knocking them, but yeah, if I can get this open, I'll read the rest of it. Well, I can get a little bit more here. Pimentel says, take off the fretboard and plane it out of the neck. That would leave a mighty thin neck. Just curious what your take on this would be. It says, read more, and I can tap it, and something flashes up there, and then it goes back so quick I can't see it. Yeah, Mike, if it's got a Spanish heel neck joint on it, you'd be best to do what they told you to do to it rather than take that neck off and reset it. There are several different ways that those Spanish heels are put together, and one way they do it is cut into the neck itself, and the sides of the guitar go right in there, right into where they cut these little grooves out. That's one way to do it. And sometimes it's all one block. The neck comes inside the body. Sometimes it's got a neck block. I mean, there's different ways of doing a Spanish heel. But yeah, any of them will be a major pain to unglue, take them apart, and reset the neck on one of them. I wouldn't recommend it. Outside. Woo, 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 woo. Outside. Woo! The boogity bob. The boogity bob is crazy around the house all the time. Alright, Brent 4UC. I'm not sure how you would pronounce that. Brent 4UC, the number 4, U, the letter U, and the letter C. It's been a while since I've talked to you, Randy. My $20 project guitar with the good wood you mentioned is now one of my best guitars. I've made my own guitar truss system for belly bulge. Wow, that's interesting. That works great, and I wouldn't have been this empowered without watching your videos. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. My latest project is an old Regal mandolin that has a blister on the back. I don't know how to glue and shrink this pimple down flat with the back. Even though the finish is crystallized, I hope that you can give me an idea how to save the original burgundy finish by spraying a solvent or something to make it original finish lay down before I shoot lacquer on it. Okay, I'll tell you what I would suggest. I've got one right here if I can find it. Take a single edge razor blade. I can't find it, man. Of course, yeah, there it is. I've got 2 or 3 laying there. You can't find them. Take a single edge razor blade, like so. First, run that blade across a piece of metal, the edge of it. That'll make a burr on the blade. Okay. Then take this Scotch tape. You can see it on there, I think. It's got Scotch tape on it. I'm not sure the camera's picking that up or not. But run Scotch tape on both sides of the razor blade and leave the center of it exposed. Alright? I don't know how thick Scotch tape is, but it's not very thick. And then start to drag that over the blister that you're talking about and just cut it off, man. You know, you can get it down so close. Well, the thickness of Scotch tape, however thick it is, I never did measure to check it. But you can scrape it down till it's just flush with the, what'd you say, the top or the back? I can't remember. I got videos on that if you want to search it. I'm doing it to guitars, a lot of guitars. And it works like a dream, man. Just keep scraping it gently over. Turn your blade a little bit so it kind of cuts through the blister and not, you know, shaving it off straight. Come at it like a snow plow. Or, you know, angle your blade like that. Alright, Packy Ken. There's another one I can't read all the message. Wow, what's up with that? Randy, do a warped belly beside the bridge repair, please. Not with JDL, doctor. but with one that uses Thompson plate or anything. I've got one of those Thompson belly reducer things. Actually, I've got videos doing that already. I can't remember what they're called. I do remember one of them being an old Harmony guitar, a flat top acoustic. So you might look, search the channel for. I can't think, man. I never can when that thing's running. Search this channel on the main page. There's a search icon there. Go there, click that, type in Harmony acoustic, maybe. Wow, I can't remember what kind of guitar that was. I can remember who sent it to me. He's not on YouTube anymore. That was the one I can think of, but there's a bunch of them on there that shows you how to do that. Just be careful with razor blade, which I always be careful with when you're playing with anything sharp, especially razor blades. So anyways, I think that's all the questions. I'm going to put a link down here, and if any you newcomers have questions you'd like to have answered, click the link and go there, or you can just go to my community tab and look down over there. You'll see where I started a thread that says ask your questions here. I think that's how it started. You know, I can't remember too good, baby. You know how that goes. And when we get, you know, a few of them built up there, I don't know how many was here, about 4 or 5. I think people maybe forgot about that thread. Anyways, go there. I'll put a link down here. Ask your question. If I can answer it, I will. And I am sorry I can't answer all of the emails and PMs on Facebook I get, man. It's just totally, wow. It's always been bad. I mean, I could always read them all. And, you know, reply to most of them. There's a guitar string. But it's almost to the point I can't even read them all now. I do, and I answer, you know, the ones that I can, but wow, it's just a lot of emails and PMs, people wanting to know stuff. So, go to this link down here, click it, ask your question, and when we get a few more built up again, we'll do this again. Alright? Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers to you. If I had the cue ball in here, I'd give you a cue ball fix, but you heard her. She just went outside. Her and Zeke both went out there, so I can't do it. But the next time I'll try to get you one if there's any way possible. I'm sure she'll be up for it. Cheers. Thanks for watching.